Hi everyone, comic book reviewer here. This time reviewing on the first issue of Sonic the Hedgehog, Scrapnik Island. Now, as you know, Scrapnik Island is another spin-off Sonic series that, unlike Bad Guys, Tangle and Whisper, and Imposter Syndrome, is meant to feature Sonic and the Hedgehog and Tails journeying into Scrapnik Island that has the previous defeated Badnik robots, and the cover mainly has them holding out their hands in the ground with Sonic and Tails looking shocked. And the story starts off with Tails and even Sonic storming out in a stormy night, with Sonic saying, "Man, this storm is crazy. Yeah, I've never seen anything like it. We need to find somewhere to land soon before it rips the whole plane apart." So as they journey, they find the remains of an older version of the Death Egg. So of course, after the plane ends up getting hit, we see Tails trying to land down the plane, but ends up crashing. We see Sonic coming to, and him saying, hello? Tails? And we kind of see how Sonic's busted his leg, and we see that Tails has left his device open, and him saying, "Tails, you better be okay." And just as he's journeying around, we see how something's watching Sonic, and we see him saying, "You in here, bud?" Huh? A sunflower? Weird. So of course, here's something, and of course, finds an old school egg carrier, with Sonic saying, "Whoa, this whole place is like a museum of Egghead's past butt kickings." And just as he uses the light device, he sees a little monkey-like Badnik saying, "Oh, it's just some old Badnik. Hey, little guy. Oh!" And this kind of reminds me a bit of Toy Story 1 with Sid's toys, and Sonic saying, "Oh!" And we kind of see how he starts panicking. And we see how one of Sonic's old past foes, Mecha Sonic, who was another version of Metal Sonic, but a totally different version, saying, "Mecha Sonic? Alright, this place has officially worn off." And we see that Sonic's busted his leg, knowing that he can't spin dash or anything, and has to escape the zombie-like Badniks, and tries to escape, but of course has to deal with them with every turn, and says, "I just gotta find Tails and get the heck out of here." And just as he tries to kind of find a way to get through, he even uses one of the old devices that Eggman used to store the animals in back in the early Sonic games, and saying, "Oh, saw the Hedgehog hiding from robots? I'm so glad Knuck isn't here to ah!" And so just then, we see Mecha Sonic releasing Sonic trying to escape. Just then sees one of the old robots from Sonic Adventure, but this one is meant to be Sigma. And we see Tails saying, "Hey Sonic, Tails? Watch out, bud, we're surrounded." "No, wait, Sonic, they're friendly." "Excuse me, Scrapniks? It's true. The Scrapniks helped me drag you inside after we crashed and built that foot brace for you." And we kind of see how one of the robots introduce themselves. "Greetings, Sonic the Hedgehog. I am E1117 Sigma. You were placed under observation due to the ankle injury you've sustained, having no knowledge of your salvation installed in an alien of your stress levels, I assure." "Oh, no problem. We shall go to the surface, I believe. The storm should be over by now." And just as he's trying to point out everything that's happened, he introduces them to where Scrapnik Island is, and saying, "To Scrapnik Island." Tails geek out in 3, 2, 1. "Oh, civilization made from recycled machines and spare parts. This is incredible. Caught it." "Your level of enthusiasm is unexpected. I request you follow me to show you around. And we kind of see how Sonic's unsure about trusting Mecha Sonic. Then something happens to Mecha Sonic, which ends up transforming him into a kind of Knuckles-like mixed robot. And yeah, this is the story. So I think, in my opinion, the first issue of Scrapnik Island is okay. Again, it's building up stories that are gonna happen. You know there's gonna be a sort of repercussion to Mecha Sonic, or something serious gonna happen. And again, I think if Scrapnik Island got adapted into a series much like The Boys Diabolical or Gotham Knight, I could see the team behind the Owl House doing their art style and storylines for Scrapnik Island, that or the team behind Gravity Falls with a similar art style to Gravity Falls, much like how I want to see Tango and Whisper being done by Rebecca Sugar, OKKO being done by her husband, and the team behind Amphibia doing Imposter Syndrome. So I think the first issue is kind of okay. So it definitely deserves a thumbs in the middle. It's alright as a start, but not really building too much. So, Comic Reviewer here, signing out.